I remember when President Akufo-Addo appointed Martin Amidu, we were all happy.
Sure.
Martin Amidu ended up not being the right person. Kissie Jabing is a first-class constitutional criminal law scholar. Okay, he has not been well tested yet. I have confidence in him personally. I am not happy with some of the things happening now, but under no circumstance that this episode involving my own friend and client mean that he should be removed. And if Martin, who I said I am his lawyer, has his petition, it is there in 15.2. Yeah. Write it to the president. That's why some of us even said you shouldn't submit to this. So let that process go through. But when it comes to the office of the OSP, let us be clear. First, I said it's not unconstitutional. Number two, let it not be said that it is now that parliamentarians are realizing that, oh, it is a bad thing, whatever it is. They have never been in favor of that office. You will testify.
Oh, but they passed the bill.
They passed it
by partisan consensus. I remember very much at the time, and I was following it very closely. Dominic Ayine, now the Attorney General,
yes.
he was so against it. He was against it, but he compromised. Yeah. He was one of the key MPs who contributed largely to framing the law.
No. Okay, so you said against it now. Yeah. So the point is, from the beginning, we were all there. Yeah. They were not for it. Yeah. Let me explain why. Look, we have nice people. The people you are mentioning, we all know them. But the office of the OSP was specifically crafted to go after political corruption, mostly from the executive. And the point that was made was that the Attorney General's office was over 100 years old. It is not because there are bad people there, but it simply structurally was not set up such that the person appointed by the president, who is at the apex, who is a member of a cabinet, should go and prosecute his own people. It just wasn't going to work. And so we came to the conclusion that we needed to do something with this one. Okay. Then there was a wider discussion that there's so much legal work to be done in government, advising on electricity concessions, on everything, Attorney General, prosecuting everybody, Attorney General, advising the temporary presidency, Attorney General, and so many other things. So it needed to be broken up. There were discussions about an independent Solicitor General, an independent public prosecutor, and then the President's Council.
And decoupling the Attorney General from the Minister of Justice.
Exactly. Yeah. And we had all these things. Then we decided that because corruption was so rampant and the problem was big, that is when Occupy Ghana were up and down, we were doing all these things. I went to court over RTI to support all these things. Yeah. And all the things that were going on, we said, let us prioritize.
You went to court under that vehicle?
Yeah. Yes, past branding.
No, the vehicle you were using then. I mean the group. Your group, Lowland Sego.
Yeah, Lowland Sego, Moses. Citizen Ghana Movement.
Right, Citizen Ghana Movement, right.
Point is, people forget quickly, but there was a lot of agitation. Yeah. There was a lot of discussion. I just want to make the point that these discussions were had. And superior arguments led to the formation of the Office of the Special Prosecutor.
So what do you say to those people who are saying today that the Office of the Special Prosecutor was an agenda by the Akufo-Addo to prosecute NDC people, and so it must go?
It is not true, because there were fears on both sides. All right? Nana Akufo-Addo was AG at a point. They felt, oh, he was going to go after these people. Akufo comes in, he went after Mala Misa. Yeah. You know, there were fears on both sides. When President Mills came, he ended up doing turning SFO to Iyoko. Everybody was blaming everybody. And that is part of why we said let's have independence. And the idea, this is a first step in an ultimate step. So the ultimate is to actually fit it in the constitutional review and have it properly done. So this first step cannot say, in fact, the OSP is a victim of its own high expectations. Okay, we so much want more from them that we are impatient. Why haven't you said the same thing about Iyoko and Co? All right, so please, let's know that this is a work in progress.
So you are saying that the nature of the OSP and its independence attracts the kind of attacks that we have seen the office suffer over the period.